I introduce our new head women's basketball coach, Jimmy Garrity.
Thank you very much, Richard. It is hard for me to put into the words how humbled and excited I am to be standing here in front of you today as your new head women's basketball coach. I really thank everyone for being here today. It's a tremendous crowd that we have here today, and that just shows you the tremendous support that you guys place and have for our women's basketball program here. I would like to sincerely thank our president, Dr. Sam Hatt, and athletic director, Richard Johnson, for their confidence in me for this incredible opportunity that lies ahead of me to lead this program. It is a great fit for both my family and myself, and I am really excited to be here. I'll just tell you a little story as we get started. This weekend, it was a recruiting weekend, so I'm from Cary, North Carolina, right outside of Raleigh, and I was up recruiting in Raleigh, and both my mother and father have passed, and so I was in between games and in between gyms. I was driving to my next game, and I had a few minutes, and I was pulling into Oakwood Cemetery because I wanted to stop by and see my parents. I don't get to see them very often, and got a phone call from Coach Johnson, and we sat there and talked. Told me all about the job and how much they wanted me and how he thought I was the right fit for the job. And just what great timing. I was thrilled to get his call. I was excited. I accepted the job. And, you know, to have it at that moment, and the first thing that I could share was going into and see my mom and dad and knowing how special and I know how proud they would be. So, Coach, that's great timing, by the way. First, I'd like to introduce my family. Jenny, my wife Jenny, 22 years ago, I pulled off an unbelievable recruiting effort. And she is without a doubt the best person I know. It's not easy being married to a coach. And we're away from our family a lot, recruiting, traveling, and she just does an amazing job. And I am extremely blessed to have her for my wife. Can't look at her right now. I called her, and of course, this ball, and I said, "Are you sad? Are you happy? What are we doing here?" My oldest daughter, Casey, is a sophomore communications major at Anderson University. We didn't tell our kids until last night. And, you know, after all the excitement and everything, Casey came to me and said, "Daddy, I have an online test that I got to turn in. I have to take by 12 noon today, on Monday." And, you know, prior to that, she doesn't have class on Monday, so unbelievable job with that schedule. Man, that's great, no class. So, but she stayed up till 2 in the morning to take that test, and I'm extremely happy that you're here today. She's big into Young Life, and she makes us proud. My son, Corey, who's 13 years old, and Carly, who is 11 years old, I'm sure they want me to thank you, Coach, for having the press conference today at 12 noon. They get to miss school, so I know they were excited about that. Corey is it going to last all day? It's going to go into Tuesday, Dad. He's going to go into, no, it ends today. But he plays whatever sport's in season. Carly is our swimmer, and she's probably the biggest fan that we have. She'll know everybody. She'll know all your names, your stats, your number, where you're from, the recruits we got coming on. So I know they are excited to be Terrier fans. They all grew up on a college campus. And this is a great campus, and that stuff is important to us and important to my family. You're going to see us at many campus events, sporting events. We're going to support all the other programs, and we're really looking forward to that. As you can see, Corey hit up the bookstore already, so he looks good in the Wofford colors. I had an amazing experience last week being on campus, meeting and spending time with the search committee, talking to people within the athletic department, and have a chance to visit with the coaches. I got a lot of insight on the type of place this is, and it's very special. And I want to thank Elizabeth Rabb and Mark Line for their efforts for organizing my visit and making me feel so welcomed. I was overwhelmed with the family atmosphere, not just within the athletic department, but within the entire campus community. And that is something that is very important to me. I also got a chance to meet the team, and that was one of the most special times, that 30, 45 minutes that I got to spend with them. And I shared with them my vision of what I want our women's basketball program to stand for. And I can tell you, I got a real sense that they're ready. They're ready, and they're ready to commit themselves to the program and to each other. And if they do that, success is going to happen, and I really look forward to coaching them. I would be remiss if I didn't mention my utmost appreciation for Anderson University, President Whitaker, Nancy Simpson, Bill DeAndre for giving me the opportunity to coach at such a wonderful institution. I would like to especially thank my Anderson players who made all their coaches extremely proud of all their success they had on the court, in the classroom, and in the community. But most importantly, how they represented our program and how they cared for each other. They were great teammates, and that's what makes me most proud of them. To get where I am today, you have to have some help along the way. And I have been blessed to have worked with some incredible coaches throughout my career. And I want to thank them today. I want to thank Coach Brad Brownell, Coach Ann Hancock, Coach Cynthia Cooper, and Coach Atora Coleman for giving me the chance to work and learn under them. And I still lean on them today for help and advice, and I wouldn't be here without them. So I want to thank them. Now let's talk a little bit about Wofford women's basketball. Our goal and the focus for my staff and I will always be about the student-athlete experience. So we really break that down into 3 areas. We want our players and student-athletes that come through our program to have a great college experience. The 3 areas: academically, athletically, and socially. Academically, Wofford's an unbelievable college. You guys, our players are going to know the importance of why you're here. You're here to get an education and prepare you to be an active, positive member of society. And Wofford is a great place to prepare you for those. We want you to have options when you graduate. And you're going to get your 4-year degree. You're going to get your degree in 4 years. And we'll set you up for the rest of your life. We have some things in place that we're going to monitor that and make sure no one slips through the cracks. Secondly, athletically. I love to teach. I love to teach basketball. And the player that you guys come in and our players that come in, the player that you are then will not resemble what you look like after 4 years after you get your degree. We are going to grow your game, every aspect of your game. We're going to teach you basketball and how to play. You'll hear me say that a lot. Let's just play basketball. Increase your basketball IQ to be a well-rounded player. Now with that comes winning too. Winning's important. I think winning's part of your college experience. I don't want you to come to Wofford, have a great academic career, make lifelong friends, and then not win ball games. I don't think that's a good experience. We're going to win the right way, but it's important that we compete for championships. That's why we're here, to compete for championships, and that is going to be our goal. And then socially, teammates, right? My promise to our players is I'm going to recruit good quality human beings, people of high character, with morals, integrity, great work ethic, leaders. I want leaders who just happen to be really good basketball players. And if you guys think about this, we spend so much time together. Okay, you might lift in the morning, condition in the morning, then you probably have class with them. Then you probably will eat lunch with them. Chances are we have practice that day, or maybe we play that night. We're on the road for 3 hours there, 3 hours back, and then they're the roommates. They better be the type of people you want to surround yourself with and have a good, positive influence on your life. And those are the type that I want to coach. And we can do that here at Wofford. And I think when you combine all three of those areas, and you have a positive experience in all three of those areas, you have a great college experience, and you become a proud Wofford alum. You want to give back. You want to come back to homecoming. And that's what I want for our players, to be in that situation. And that will be the goal. When you see our teams play, you can expect us to play hard and play smart and play together. I am really excited to get to work, and I'm really excited to coach you guys. And I'm really proud and excited to be part of this Wofford family. Again, I want to sincerely thank Dr. Samhat and Coach Johnson for giving me this opportunity. I look forward to meeting everybody in this room and get started. Thank you so much for being here today.